Jayden, you had a career high 10 rushes tonight, and last week it looked like there were a couple opportunities where you could have run and didn't. So what was your when you look back at that and when you looked ahead here, what was your thought process about when to run, when not to run?
I would say, it was just getting comfortable in the game flow and how Coach Fish calls the plays and everything, and when I could use it. I kind of was second guessing, okay, I got to throw the ball, I got to get the ball into this guy's hands or Jacob Cowan's hand or T-Mac's hands, or, the list goes on and on. But, as I kind of look back, watched the film from last week, maybe even the week before, it was like when stuff wasn't going our way and I didn't run, that was when our offense kind of went down. You know what I mean? So this game, I put it on myself, and games after that is, if everything's covered downfield, they still got to come stop me. You know what I mean? So, I give credit to them running their routes good, the O-line blocking good, and just giving me gaps to go up. So I just put it on myself to take it.
Does that kind of give you some open targets downfield? Because that Cowan touchdown, it seemed like you were rolling out and they collapsed on you and they threw that ball.
So, that one kind of opened up. I know we called the play before we snapped it. I told him, hey, the corner route's going to be there. And I don't think he heard me, but I knew once I escaped, I was like, okay, I got to hit the corner route. So,
Dorian, is that an example of the scramble drill like you were telling us this week?
Yes, sir.
As far as coming back, did you get eye contact with him on that play?
Oh, yeah. Oh, we locked eyes on that one. I give him a little wink, too.
Dorian, what did your team show you tonight with the way you guys battled back and forth with them and came out with the win?
When stuff hits the fan, if we have each other's back, we can beat anybody, play as a team.
Gene, I saw that you punted a ball back to the sideline. What happened there?
I think you had the ball, right? Yeah, he had the ball. They had the ball spotted already, and he was like, "Oh, who do I give it to?" I said, "Just give it to me." So I punted it. So, old boy Kyle better watch out.
What did you like just about the last offensive drive for you guys?
Not only the last offensive drive, I would say the whole game is, we stuck to the game plan. We executed when we needed to on certain plays, and then, like I said, I used my legs to kind of open up the offense a little more. So,
what does this do for your team's confidence moving forward?
I would say it's a big booster for us. Everybody counted us out. It's probably gonna be that all year, but we just kind of know that we got each other's back. We got to play 4 quarters. It's not one half, and if they're leading, we give up. It's 4 quarters. Game's not over till clock is 0-0-0. So, I would say it's a good confident booster, especially going into Pac-12, because this wasn't no slight team. So.
What more can you say about your defense?
Only great things to our defense. They work hard in and out. They got guys that's been here a year before, came in. Coach Nancy came in, new scheme, learned everything. Then we plugged in guys that transferred in or freshmen like Jacob Manu, and everything just picked up. They had a hell of a game last game and the San Diego State game. So this game, yes, they were running the ball, but like I told them, I think y'all had our back. San Diego State game, we didn't have your guys. We didn't help them out last game offensively, and this game I told them, you can count on us right now. So.
Jayden, I don't think you targeted Jacob Cowan until maybe the 3rd quarter. Were they doing something to take him away, and how did things open up a little bit?
I would say yes, but if you double cover somebody, you got to stop the 2 guys on the outside and then our tight end, and then when we're running the ball. So it's pretty much pick your poison. And I pretty much told him towards the ending of the game, you're going to get a play that we needed, so just be ready. So.
Dorian, Jed seemed pretty emotional after the game. What was his message to you guys afterward?
It's just, if whoever counts us out, just make sure we count ourselves in, basically. And whoever's not in the locker room with us, they don't know what's going inside. Everybody just has their own opinions about us, but we know the real.
Do you think you guys would have been able to win a game like this a year ago? In September?
Couldn't tell you.
What did they show you defensively?
A lot of cover 2, a lot of cover 4, low safeties, want to play the run as much as possible, bite on everything.
How was the physicality?
I wouldn't say physical, I would say pretty cheap, like cheap shots, dirty shots, just unnecessary stuff.
Like, you give us an example.
I was watching on the Jumbotron, a tackle, one of their O linemen came and pushed one of our D linemen's head in the ground.
Your offensive line seemed the second half to be able to create a little bit more of an opening for the run game to go than it was in the first half. What did you see from that group?
I mean, I would say I just pretty much talked to them, hey, we got to come out the second half, and it's all up to you guys, you know. They open up the run game, everything else is just going to be a breeze. And, you know, I would say we're moving the ball really good on them. And, you know, that's just us spreading the ball out to them. I feel like second half was more they tried stopping the pass and everything, and we go to running the ball.
Jay, how would you summarize kind of your week working with Jed? Just like you're talking about, he was talking about you guys figuring each other out or learning each other.
Yeah.
What was that process like over the course of the week?
I would say it was kind of an easy process. Just meeting with him Monday, meeting with Coach Jimmy Tuesday. When did I meet with Fish again? I met with Fish again, I think on Wednesday. I met with him on Wednesday. And then it was just having a conversation, you know, like he's going to let me play my game as long as I still run the scheme that he calls. So, I mean, it was just getting that connection, and I feel like it was a really easy conversation we had. So.
Just to piggyback off of that, how have you seen your relationship and the way you two work together in the game develop from game one now to game three?
I would say great. I mean, San Diego State, that game was, everything was going our way that game. You know, we had a fumble, we had an interception, but other than that, everything was going our way. Mississippi State, I mean, it was bad plays by me. That was on nobody else, but that was by me. 3 interceptions, can't happen. I would say this game was kind of more just understanding, conversation, what I see out there, what he sees out there. So I feel like, you know, we kind of got it together at the perfect time.
How does a coach and a quarterback gain trust like that?
We just talk, pour everything out. We don't hide anything, you know what I mean? If something's bothering me, if something's bothering him, we just lay it out on the table.
There was one pass that you threw to Tanner McLaughlin and went kind of through his hands, but he's pretty much caught everything else since we've grown. I know that you hadn't worked with a tight end before this year. How reliable has it been, particularly him, knowing when he's open?
I mean, Tanner's great. I knew from the spring he was going to be a good player for us. Just his football IQ is kind of really, really good, actually. And his route running, just him knowing space and everything, and then him finishing with the ball. So, I mean, yeah, he dropped the ball, but it is what it is, you know. He still caught one that, it was out of bounds, but he still caught it, so.
Dorian, how would you describe what the environment was like out there on the field? Obviously, they brought a lot of fans. You guys had a good student section again. What was it like?
A pretty great environment, I'd say. It looked like it was probably 50-50 with the fans. So when it was like third down, it would get super loud for us, but that didn't really faze us.
Jayden, from a quarterback's perspective, what was it like having to hear their fans?
That was nothing. Yeah, that wasn't bad. I played at UW last year. That was worse.
So in the offseason, you went to the Manning Academy, or
Yeah.
you were working with Peyton and Eli. What did you take away from that experience?
Shoot, I would say more of the play actions. Making it look like I'm actually giving the ball to a running back. I didn't really ask too many questions because I'm not the type, if I go out of my comfort zone or not, if I go somewhere where I'm learning something, I'm not going to go out and I'm just kind of shy. Like, that's just me until I get comfortable. But I just went there, nitpicked from different quarterbacks and everything, how they did their play action fakes and everything. So I feel like that's something I took from there.
Dorian, how would you describe the confidence level you guys have in the freshmen who've come in here and made an immediate impact, whether it's the running backs or T-Mac or Jacob Monty who's starting in defense today?
A lot of confidence, actually. They just come in, learn, take the details, and run with that. And if they need anything, they ask. We just chop it up. Like, we're all teammates no matter what, freshman, sophomore, it doesn't matter. If you want to learn, anybody's willing to learn and apply that. Thank you, guys.
Appreciate y'all.